is a second video for you with some new stories. Before that, two updates regarding previous video. In the previous video, I shared a clip showing Derato Tolo, Ethiopian athlete, protesting. She was seen shouting, arguing with security officials. Now, we have confirmed that the video was recorded last year before Tokyo Olympics. And she had some disagreements, some dispute with Ethiopian athletics body. She was protesting against Ethiopian athletics body in front of a building where a meeting of this body was being held. So it has nothing to do with Ethiopian government. Old video of last year. Second update is about Afar President's visit to Somali region. In the previous video, I said that Awul Arba, Afar President, arrived in Somali region. Afar has donated 20 million Ethiopian birds for drought victims in the Somali region. Somali region is still in the grip of a drought which is engulfing large parts of Somali region. A show of solidarity from Afar region for the people of Somali region. A very positive development because two regions, their forces, their militias, they have been involved in some border clashes. Djibouti's name was also mentioned in past engagements that Djibouti was backing some factions in the Somali region. It's a very positive development. The two regions are coming close. Now it's some new stories. First one is from the UAE, United Arab Emirates. Its president has passed away. Who is he? Will there be any change in UAE's foreign policy? Will it have any impact on ongoing developments, political, geopolitical, in the Horn of Africa, in Ethiopia, Sudan, Somalia? Second news story is about an international journalist. Ethiopian Media Authority has banned this journalist from working. Some allegations have been leveled against this journalist. Journalist broke a news a few days ago which could not be confirmed. Later, he questioned a research conducted by a pro-Ethiopian government researcher. Lastly, viewers, a Tigray Journal, TDF General, appeared on a Tigray news channel a few hours ago. He was all praise for Tigray People's Liberation Front. Does it mean that TDF and TPLF are on the same page, that opposition parties in Tigray have no future? Firstly, President of the United Arab Emirates, Sheikh Khalifa bin Zayed, has passed away. Condolences to his family. Since 2004, he has been in power in the UAE. UAE has made considerable economic progress in the past few decades. UAE has turned into a hub of regional economic activity. But for the past few years, for the past 3 to 4 years, he has been bedridden. In 2017, he suffered a stroke. Since then, he's been under treatment. So, the country was being run by his brother, Mohammed bin Zayed. 40-day mourning has been announced by UAE's government. World leaders are sharing their messages of condolences, and several world leaders are expected to attend a funeral gathering of Khalifa bin Zayed. from the Horn of Africa, from East Africa, yes, from Ethiopia, Sudan, Eritrea, Somalia. We could see top leaders travel to the UAE to attend funeral ceremony of Khalifa bin Zayed. Question is, will it have any impact on Horn of Africa's politics, where there is involvement of the UAE? UAE has been backing Ethiopian government militarily. It gave drones, other weapons to Ethiopian government in the fight against Tigray defense force. UAE is involved in Somalia as well. It has close ties with Eritrea too. It is involved in Sudan as well. Since for the past 4 years, the country has been run by Mohammed bin Zayed. So that is why there is going to be no change. If Mohammed bin Zayed is elected as the next president, which is very likely, he will be elected as the next president. Let's see. If a new leader is elected as the president of the country, then we could see some change. Second news story is about a journalist who has been banned from working in Ethiopia. International journalist. What is his name? Why was he banned? His name is Tom Gardner. He was working for the Economist magazine based in the UK. Why was he banned? Ethiopian Media Authority today released a statement revoking accreditation of Tom Gardner. It has been told to Tom Gardner that he violated professional ethics. He was warned, verbally he was warned, but he did not correct himself. So that is why he has been banned from working. Ethiopian Authority has urged the Economist magazine to appoint an unbiased and independent journalist in the place of Tom Gardner. What was the crime of Tom Gardner? Why was he banned from working in Ethiopia? Firstly, a few days before the announcement of humanitarian truce more than a month ago between Tigray and Ethiopian government, he claimed that Debretsion Gebremichael, Tigray's president, and Ethiopian PM Abiy, they held a telephone call. But the news could not be confirmed. Instead, Ethiopian government denied. It said no such call took place. And after that, we saw that a pro-Ethiopian government journalist, a researcher, published research. Her name is Anne Fitzgerald. She is from Canada, I think. She published a research about Tigray conflict, and she interviewed some IDPs who have fled Tigray. The research, the interviews, the IDPs leveled serious allegations against Tigray government. Tom Gardner wrote an email seeking explanation about the study, the research conducted by Anne Fitzgerald. In the email, he implied that Anne Fitzgerald had close ties with Actum. Actum is a lobbying firm. Ethiopia is a client of this firm. The firm is working for Ethiopia. I think it's working in the US as well and in the UK too. So he implied that the research was backed or financed by this lobbying firm, and that the research was not independent. It did not meet international requirements. It was faulty. It was biased. Maybe that's why he has been banned. Now he has been told that he cannot work in Ethiopia. What will happen next? Will Economist replace him? Will the Economist appoint someone else in Tom's place? Or will he be just told to work from neighboring countries like Kenya? Yes, he can work from Kenya, but it depends upon the Economist magazine. Will he be told to work from Kenya, from some of the neighboring countries, or will he be replaced? That remains to be seen. Lastly, viewers, we have a new story from Tigray. A Tigray channel, a TDF channel, appeared on a news channel, Tigray news channel, a few hours ago. He was all praise for Tigray People Liberation Front. What did he say? Who is this channel? Vadi Mbete is the name of the channel who was pronounced dead by Ethiopian government supporters when last year TDF was in Amhara Afar regions, but later appeared in some TV programs as well. Tigray backed news channels showed him. He has been interviewed by DWTV. In the interview last night, he said that a crucial phase of the struggle against Tigray's enemies was underway. He urged the people of Tigray to stay united. That a crucial phase is underway. Now unity is needed. Perseverance is needed. Importantly, he talked about TPLF. He praised Tigray Population Front, which is a political party. He said TPLF has sacrificed a lot. Its leaders have sacrificed a lot during the course of this struggle. And Ethiopian government is after TPLF. Ethiopian government wants to destroy this party. But the party is working for the people of Tigray. It's sacrificing, but it's not surrendering. Question is, if a channel openly supports one party in Tigray, what will be its impact on opposition in Tigray, opposition parties, which are already under pressure? We have seen some statements from Betona, from Salse-Voyene. Opposition parties are not being given due political space which they deserve to have. If TPLF sacrificed, if it is sacrificing for the people of Tigray, what about other parties? Aren't they serving the people like Salse-Voyene, like Betona? Their leaders were arrested as well. They remained in prison, and in Tigray they're facing pressure too. They're under pressure. So if TDF channels openly support one party, it's not a good sign. I personally think, people might not agree with me, I think channels should be neutral. They should appreciate all political parties, not just one political party based in Tigray. Opposition parties, TPLF, all fought when Ethiopian Eritrean forces were in Tigray. Thanks for watching.